Hey guys, and welcome to the first of a brand new series of Thursday streams. We're here playing Kerbal Space Program. And it's going to be a good day. Today we are doing all sorts of stuff in preparation for Kerbal Wars. If you don't know what Kerbal Wars was, a little while ago I actually managed to hold a public event where we got a whole bunch of roboteers together building... Let me just put a headphone in here. Building with the wonders of infernal robotics. But of course, that's not needed anymore. We've got our own fancy DLC that comes along with a whole bunch of robotic parts in it. So, yeah, we're going to try and use that to make it go. Hopefully, I'm going to get joined on the LMP server by some of the active community. I'm really hoping for Wise just to sit there and take a bit of a pummeling. But I thought first, maybe we can start working on a few of the standard things that you're probably going to need to make a robot. And I can't think of anything any more classic than Shremek, a self-writing mechanism. So of course we need to just knock up a little item beforehand. So if we go and put something down like this, I literally do not care for the functionality of this vehicle right now. So if we go and just throw down some wheels, we can try working on some weapons later as soon as we get a little bit of contact with some other people. That will be a great fun. Yeah, that looks pretty good. We need to throw down a solar panel and then we can think about how we're going to get the Shremek working. So to my mind, the easiest and most expedient way of doing a self-right mechanism is just to have an arm. I've forgotten how all the keys work. What is this? I don't know what's going on there. I know this game inside and out. How is this working? I just do not know. All right, so everything looking good over here, and everything's looking good over here. I like the little face that we're starting to build up. That's pretty cool, but I think we can do a little bit better. Let's give this guy a little bit of personality. So we feel like we want to save him, and then we're going to try and turn him upside down somehow. I haven't actually thought about that in any way, shape, or form, but you know, whatever. Let's not give him some solar panels. Let's indeed give him a couple of these little bunny ears, maybe, or something like that. The thermal, no, ground, aerodynamics. Where do we hide the lighting? It's all in the utility somewhere. There we go. You've just add one extra thing on the bottom of the list and I'm just totally lost. Unbelievable. Okay, let's try and put this guy up here. Oh, yeah, he's got a nice little face. Hey, Wise, how you doing, buddy? This is test subject number 1. This guy we're going to subject to all sorts of horrors and nasties, but we're going to start by trying to give him a good time. I kind of want this to be a little bit more tipped back like that, okay? And then let's put something that resembles some power core. We want, I don't know, maybe some chargeable batteries. I think we can give him slightly larger batteries than that. Enable the robotic parts to be running for a little time. Okay, so what we want to do is also put on address. Do you not have it from last time? Here, let me put this into a good place for you. I'm gonna just quickly dump it in the box. Sorry, I got a little window up and covering half my screen. Not very helpful. If I paste it there and go bam, there we go, in the stream chat for you. I'm also gonna go ahead and put it into Discord. Paste. Beautiful. There we go. Okay, everything going well back there. Today we're doing a bit of a giveaway on the Breaking Ground DLC. As I say, the robotic parts are up here. The plan is to get everyone to send me their favourite dwarf planet. You know, there's a lot of dwarf planets out there. The only restriction I'm putting on it is it kind of has to be soul-bound, so it's a real, of course, Soul being the sun, our beautiful star out there, bringer of all life, and the only real being worthy of any worship out there, but we don't do that. Pluto, hey Dramin, how you doing? Yeah, cool, Pluto. All right, so yeah, we're going to get everybody's name, Trez. It's not soul-bound, man. It's not soul-bound. Yeah, we're going to get all these answers in, and then I am going to put you in a random selection, because let's be honest, well, maybe put you in twice if you name a dwarf planet I've never heard of before. Like, that's some bonus points right there. If you know of dwarf planets that I don't, I'm going to be impressed. I tend to try and keep up with these things, but, you know, can't always be right. Okay, is this good enough? Does this provide the necessary... Let's put that back on. The necessary lift that we need. I don't think so. I think we're going to have to build a little bit of an extension to it. But let's see what we can do. There's got to be some sort of target angle. We'll just close it down like that for now. I don't know how we're going to turn... Oh, I know how we're going to turn him over. We are going to go for engines. Separatron. Just gonna pop a little Sepratron on his front side here. Maybe it will turn him over. Maybe it won't. We'll see. It's going to be far too powerful like that. So let's. We'll give it full, but we'll give it as small amount of fuel as possible. Reminds you of what the little dude? Yeah. That's cool. Man, but dude, you're digging up the past there. Wow. So, Mr. Jelly, I know you've got the same clouds that I have today. Wise, what's your weather like? Like, wow, my weather is unbelievably nice right now. Yeah, syllables, they work somehow. They do work somehow. I just got to remember how, like, my bottom mouth works. Okay, we're going to roll down here and just find a nice little space where we can turn ourselves over. Who wants to take a bet on what's going to happen to this dude? I think rainy, mostly cloudy now. I mean, we've got clouds, but they're nice clouds. Okay, let's see what happens. Fire. I mean, I give that a 10 out of 10, but I kind of wanted to not be facing that way up. Okay, alright, let's see if we can just, like, twist ourselves out. We're not going to be able to. It's a very stable platform we've built here. If we do it like this... I can't believe I made such a successful rover. This is not how I do stuff. This is not how I do stuff. Let's revert to launch. Shouldn't really do that. I am in a multiplayer world. Oh well. Sorry about that. It's been a while since I have played in the multiplayers. Hey Wise, how you doing? Do you want to build some sort of thing that can come and try and push me over? Not because I want this up the other way, but I want to know how the interactions work. Like, if we could do that, that would be great. Hey, Jackson, how are you doing? Welcome to Giveaway Day. It's a brand new Thursday stream. We don't normally do Thursday streams, but for going over the sunny times, we're going to be doing so. It's lovely. I'm just going to pull my window up because I just realised how loud I am, and it's like peak time for people being out. Yeah, that's right. I just got a little bit embarrassed about what I was doing. Let's stop this now, shall we? Okay, let's try. Oh, yeah, no, do it. If I put the brakes on, I bet he can, like, flip himself over. I bet he's strong enough to. Well, this isn't quite what I wanted, and the Shreemac has got no way. So we found a problem with the current design. Before we do anything, we found a problem with the current design. So we need to put little pushers on the back. That's crazy. Wait. We can now fire the rocket. Keep turning. For some reason, it's just not working as I expected it to. Breaking ground expansion and LMP. Yeah. This is what we want to do. We definitely want to try. So, LMP is a robot multiplayer mod. Well, whoever that was is getting, like, booted from the server immediately. Just saying. Let's go and check my command lines and stuff. How do I... Well, I can't quit it, so... Let's just quickly do that. Quickly come on over here. Well, I've not had to do this for a little while. Have they changed the way of doing this? I think they have. Hold up a second, guys. I just need to do a small search. I should have actually been prepared for this, you know. LMP. So, as I was saying, weather today, absolutely beautiful. How is it going for everybody out there? Are we having good times? I hope you're all having a good time. Today, I have been mainly working around and doing... well, all sorts of wonderful things. That's DMP. I mean, that's good, but it's not quite what I'm after. Thanks. went and had so I don't know if you guys have had this increase of like dessert areas around dessert restaurants around you guys, but that's kind of what's been going on for me recently. I went down and had myself a beautiful waffle, some caramel sauce, and a scoop of Ferrero Rocher ice cream. It's pretty tasty. Pretty tasty. Looking for some stuff. So, always someone along to ruin people's days. Should have definitely been prepared. It's not like it's not something we haven't seen before. I cannot find the thing that I'm looking for. I'm sure this is a thing that happened. Don't you love it when stuff that says it's got full documentation ends up not actually? It's a little bit of a problem, but should be able to sort it out. Look at that. Okay, I mean that's cannot right now, buddy. Thank you. Okay, no. Click. Cannot find the thing I'm looking for. I would like to know for the future, even though we're fine now. If it's buried this deep, though, we're not going to find it immediately. So, Pluto, I think I can guess your reasons why. What's everybody else's idea of a good one? Like Dres, I mean, that is a small little moon, small little dwarf planet, but it's not quite what we're after, is it? History, Godlight. I'm sure there was a way how somewhere. So it claims to have an admin panel, but I can't find it. This is slightly awkward. Oh well. Wise, are you around, buddy? Can you put something silly down in the middle of the runway so that we can go and drive at it? I just want something ridiculous that I can try and like flip over. So if I do something like this, turn it up and down like that. Okay, that's pretty good. What I want to do is set this target angle down like so, and then try and flip you over when I get there. Is that a possibility? I just need something to see if it tries to explode when we do that or not, because that'd be very helpful, man. I always forget how big these I-beam parts are. How about you guys? It's one of the worst things. So far we've had 2 entries to the giveaway. I've got one from Draman and one from Mr. ZTech. Let me go and find out what his was. If I remember correctly, it was something like Hermea, because it has 2 moons and it's a ellipsoid, but spins fastest. And that's pretty cool. That's some reasoning right there. All right, we've probably scared away everyone now, right? Okay, let's put this out and see how well it can lift on its own. Dare wise to make a ramp and lies Kerbal down, stun bot wars. One of the things I do want to try is see who can throw a Kerbal the furthest, right? Make some sort of contraption that will take a Kerbal, i.e. my Kerbal, not one that has to sit in it or anything like that, one that can just be stood on a platform, you know, free in the world, and then you use the robotic parts to somehow drop things around to lift him up. Oh, look at this, it's too heavy. It's too heavy, too heavy. Okay, so we used to be able to lighten that up. Can't revert. We've got to remember that. Recover. Reverting does some weird things. I mean, all the robotics is nice and easy. It's a small sliding scale, right? So do I get a thing? Where is it? Somewhere in here is an admin panel, and I want to use it. Don't know. Things are slow. There's some banned parts, DLC stuff. Really? Which ones? Which ones? All right, let's make something heavy. Let's make something with a spinny arm or something like that. Let's do this because it is actually heavy. Let's throw a bunch of ore on top of it. The large holding tanks might be a bit much. Let's go that, and move these in. Fill them up with ore. Bam! And then we can be sure that it is actually quite heavy. Just put that into the middle to be sure. Take ourselves some bigger wheels. Not convinced, but we'll take with them. Is that from Making History? So I didn't include Making History so that people with only the Breaking Ground would be able to join in. Should have known that it was just going to be you and me, to be fair, buddy. It's an off day and it's Kerbal, so I'll tell you what, if we only have the two entries, we might just call it a draw. Okay, how about standard rotor? Can you sit on top here? I just want the one, and then we're going to make something like, now we've got to remember to balance it, that's the thing. Let's go radial, let's go double, like that, and then like this. That totally looks like something that's going to break the moment it touches someone. Let's put some destructors here. So like that, and then if we do the same again here, just so they can blow up before, oh, I thought I copied them out. Just so they can blow up before this actual arm does, though I'm sure that's not how it's going to work. I'm sure we're going to just blow up immediately. Let's launch it, see what happens. Trying to push a box into position. All right, nice. Okay, let's roll. I didn't bring power. I'm rubbish. What is this? No power. It spins lovely though. Look at that. I heard something. Fly in a box above Kerbin. How do we now turn there like that? Go on, what's the fastest? We need a counter torque, don't we? That's gonna be a must. But basically, I want to see what happens when another player hits this now. All the way over there, in parts. Okay, I need to go and get power, because that's what I'm missing. Let's go and get some... Wow, the brakes. Broken box BRB. Alright, cool. Let's go do that again. This time, I mean, do we want to put a counter rotator on top of it? If we grab it like this and do one of those, and then grab this and up here, please. Do one of those. If we can double it out, that'd be great. Come on, I just want the weight. Just do it. Just do it for me. Just do it for me. We want this one to invert. Okay. That's pretty cool. And then we want more power. We want all the power. Whatever power we can get, we need it. Start with some radio isothermals. I really don't think they're going to be doing radio isothermals. What did I just say? Let's try that. Does that look like enough? Boink one. That's bionic, but okay. A helicopter without lifting power. Yeah, you know, man. You know it. Okay, so I need to catch up. Alright, whereabouts is box landed? Let's have a look at the power here. I can't believe I'm still chewing through them. It's the wrong time of day, really. Okay, I'm outside. There we go. He's over that way. Should definitely have put a controller together for this. Well, thanks for trying anyway, Jelly. Very appreciated. Do that way. Do this way. Slowly crank it. And then you as well. Okay, here we go. Can we do anything here? It's just a little bit too much to be sustainable. Okay, let's bring it down to 90. Can it do that? It'll legitimately run out of power just as I get there. Let's stop this for now. And you. Brakes all round. Look at the box. I can't help feel it looks like some sort of weird tropical fish. Go. Go. Pretty much as suspected, but that actually worked better. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Wow, that's actually a thing. Oh, are you not looking at this, buddy? Or are they connected now? Man, I'm stuck. I am legitimately stuck. Let's recover the vessel. You're saying that my arms aren't activated? Really? Okay. Oh, that will be very sad if that is the case. So I wonder what's a better way of doing this. That's a shame. So this is kind of like my my go-to test for what's gonna be usable, you know, on the robotics front, because this should smash something up, you know. Oh, the box disappeared. Oh, box is flying. Okay, cool. There it is. There it is. Oh. All right, quick. This is a good test. This is a good test. It doesn't have the oomph. I mean, kind of. No, well, yeah, okay. Kind of. I'll take it. It somewhat worked. Do you have an idea of a robot you could build to come beat this up with, Wise? Because I really was trying to see what the two-player interaction was, you know? The fact that you don't see my arm spinning was a bit of a problem. What's my power at right now? Well, could I possibly get you to sit in the box just once more for a couple of seconds? Just to see if I can, like, push you around with the arm slowly? Because it was kind of something... Oh, they're pistons. There are pistons. We will try pistons in a second. And new box. It's alright. As long as you're still there, should be able to just come and give it a push, right? As long as this registers it as you. Okay, alright, that's fine. That's fine. Alright, let's see if we can just push it around without a player in it for the moment. You could build a punching spinning machine. Yeah, the punch might be the one that I'm really interested in doing, but the way that this actually just ended up getting stuck in there doesn't fill me with hope. Okay. I mean, I'd be better off just trying to grab it, right? Am I stuck again? I think I might be stuck again. Let's invert that direction and wiggle out like this. There we go. It's an interesting sizing. It must... Hey, let go. Cool, cool. Must be... So how do I put... So there's a lock. And you turn it off like this and turn it back on. So you can't do that. Okay. It's interesting. I thought you might be able to. Okay, let's build something that launches, shall we? Like a piston. I'm down for the piston. I'm going to leave this here so that we can get people to look at it. Really want to try that two-player interaction out, you know. So how about we build something that functions? I remember the trouble we had trying to get underneath people, right? Do you remember that issue? I remember that issue. So because we ended up doing something like, you would have a robot core at the back, right? And then you would end up, let's get this here, trying to build some sort of scooping mechanism. So we started with, let's get a structural plate on the go, just something like the 2-meter structural plate, and then you put it right on the very bottom of the probe. right on the very bottom. Constantly going to this thing and aligning it on absolute to make sure you've got the grid all lined up right, because oh man, that is tough. And then putting some sort of hinge mechanism here. Man, that is huge. That's a bit more the size. What size is this one? That's also huge. That of course is the other problem, is that these robot parts never actually seem to be made for... That ain't gonna work, is it? That's kind of like pull them in together. Can we do something like this, where we attach one of these over here, right? And then we take a plate, where is it? And attach it to the top of this. In a weird way. Come on, let's do this. I'm going to assume that this is that node. That might be a bit of a strong assumption, but I'm going to assume it. We do that. And then using the power of the widgets, can we come down here, out, and no, we can't go down anymore. Something like that, which is all unholy type of hacks, but we should be all right. Do another one of those. Yeah, and we got 2 wheels. Now these wheels need to kind of spin around this way. Half-hourly reminder that today is a day of giveaways. If you guys have a favorite dwarf planet, light up my Discord, get down into the main lobby, let me know, give me an answer in the chat. Twitter, there are many ways of getting it. Probably not the Twitter. I very rarely use my Twitter. I probably wouldn't even see it happening. But any way you have of getting hold of me, I suggest you utilize that. For I've got a game to give away. Well, DLC, and if you haven't got the game, of course, that'll make it a little bit pointless. Let's just use some tiny wheels back here. Now, this is like a very vulnerable robot design, but does it even lift? Does it even lift? I'm dubious, but we'll see. Low ground clearance. So I need to try and find out the files that we had for the... oh, what? I was making myself a cup of tea. Whatever happened to that? I bet I have a super stewed tea. Okay, so right now that works. I haven't got the power to go about and drive, but if we go up for the target extent... Are we dead already? We're dead already. That's a shame. What, want me to review Windows? Yeah, no worries, man. No worries. I actually need to just quickly jump up and take care of something, because I do believe I've left myself a cup of tea brewing over on the side, and it's been going. It's probably going to be staining stuff. New streaming day, new problems. Totally out of whack of my system. Alright, so that guy kind of did alright, but we didn't give it enough power. It's just a test bed, so that should be fine. I mean, like, look at this little guy. What can we do to him here? I mean, the electricals, the RTGs do seem to be working, but man, we probably put a lot more power on there so that it can do the power that it needs to be doing. Alright, let's try that. Yeah, that looks cute, right? Save it, launch it. Why aren't we launching? Done. Okay. So I must have been on the runway or something. Crazy times. Okay, we got some drive. That's good. Do we have any lift though? That's a good scrape though. It's a good scrape. I don't know whether we're going to make it over any sort of lip. Is this going to work or are we going to explode? 5, 6. Let's slow down a little bit. That might be a little bit fast. Okay, what are we going to try and lift first? I know it looks like it's just a random collection of parts thrown together, but this is actually like a highly considered platform for getting underneath stuff. Why says he's landed? I really would like to... Oh, he's gone again. See if I could lift a player with this. Hey, Red Fred Dread. How you doing out there, man? How you doing? Dread Red, sorry. My bad. We are just quickly going to see if we can slide this under here. I should really have tried... Ah, kind of works. Kind of works. Do we have it? Oh, it's not connected. Okay, so we're going to have to make some sort of... So the robot parts don't function like all the other parts, hey? Because if I'd done that... So, in the spaceplane hangar, this was on top of here, and then I used the widget to bring it out and down. Now, normally, that's fine. Normally, that is fine. So, let's recover this. Let's try... Let's try something different. Well, not something different. Let's try putting some structural parts on top. That's the word I'm looking for. Let's put one of these right up on top of here so that we know for certain that it's attached to that node. You see that little node there? I want to be certain that it's attached to that. Okay, and then we're going to take this and we're going to put it over this way. We're not going to use that. We're going to use the I-beam to start with. I'm going to pop this on here like so. Go out and around. That's kind of frustrating. Well, not frustrating. That's kind of inspired me to greatness because, man, what went wrong there? I don't know. Okay, so is that going to lift like that? If we do this and then I go target extension. Okay, so far it appears to still be lifting. Okay, I am down. I am good. I hope. I don't really want to add too many parts because that induces an amount of spring, and man, I don't want spring. You know, I don't want spring. Okay, so if we do that, that's scraping the floor. I don't think that's going to do anywhere near. I don't think that's going to do anywhere near what we want it to do. How can we make it do what we want it to do? Okay. Drank some tea, had considered thought. We're going to do this, and we're going to do this. And because we probably need to attach stuff, we're going to do it like that. So I think the problem might be where it clips with the base. Which, you know, I'd understand. Let's take that off and go for the smallest amount of downslope as we can. It might actually work just as it is, but let's try that. Let's save it, push it, go see if it works. I mean, a forklift is a very usable item, right? We want some sort of like a high-speed drum mechanism as well. That's generally quite good. But if the players on LMP are not seeing it, so I think the main problem. I wonder if there's going to be an update to LMP. I hope so. I really hope so. An update to deal with the robotics. Maybe I should go and join their Discord and be like, hey guys, you got any plans for this? Oh wow, the steering is a little bit more but that's fine. This does not appear to be touching the floor. What was that? Did you guys hear that? I heard that. Come on, work for me. Why are we turning sideways? So, I'm not quite sure what's wrong with the wheels. I'm going to have to point them down a little more, I think. But does this still lift up? Yeah, that still lifts up. Okay, so let's bring that up to about there. Does that give us a better steering? No. No, it does not. Okay, let's try this like this then. We're going to turn off the steering. Turn off the they're both off, good. And we're just going to drive this like some sort of broken forklift, because that is essentially what it is. Okay, so if we can get under here... Seriously, what? Drag. And push. That's even worse than the last one. That's even worse than the last one. Do you reckon we could put a longer plate on the front to make sure it scoops properly? Yeah, it is a real shame. It is a real shame. I really thought that it was going to be fine like that. Let's make something bigger and see if that has the potential for any betterness. So, like, this is great. This is great, but it's going to get eaten like almost immediately, right? It's a good test platform, but it's not the winner. No, it's not the winner. I'm going to quickly try this with a 2mm plate, though. 2-meter plate. I almost see it being worse, but probably need more lift as well, but now, do we even have ground clearance? This is the problem with these like low tolerance designs, having a scoop at the front, but also wheels that need to try and do stuff, and having both of them in contact. Yeah, see, this time we're too much plate. Okay, so before we go anywhere, let's just recover it and give it a little tweak back. How does the giveaway work? Hello, Majestic Eagle. Basically, you say your favorite dwarf planet. I'd probably suggest trying to get hold of me over Discord, the link for which is in the description. Give me a favorite planet, favorite dwarf planet, sorry, sunbound, and we will put you in a draw. So far there are 2 people in the draw, so if you sign up, you know, you've got a 1 in 3 chance of winning right now. And we'll be doing the draw probably about an hour, just under, which lets me know your tolerance. Alright, let's pull this back up, and now maybe that. Let's try that. Let's see if we've got the clearance for that. The problem is, of course, under gravitational influence, all the suspension has a tendency to sort of munge down and ground me out into the floor, which, you know, sounds fun, but it's not actually good when you're trying to do some precision robotics there. Hey, we can turn, so that's a good start. We can turn as wise over there. I want to see what happens if he crashes into me as well. Like just a straight two bodies collide. Well, he seems to be really good at landing. I mean, it does keep coming up landed, so that's good. That is not the winner, is it? Look at this steering. Let's try this. Is that any better? So we've got a little bit of severe twitching back and forth, but that's fine. That's a weight mismanagement there. Wait. Come on, turn me. Remember we were talking about Shremek at the beginning. Maybe that's what we should go back to. Yeah, that ain't gonna... Oh, come on, you got it. Dwarf planet. Dwarf planet. Not just any planet. When you're looking for your favourite small body. Well, I'll accept large asteroids. I know that in some situations there is a gradient, a fuzzy line. It's hard to tell the difference. It's a continuum. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Okay, so let's scrap this. make a new thing. Something large enough to actually move and destroy stuff. We want something. I mean, do we want to try a robot? Oh, so we did a paddle boat last time. Man, the drawing lag was outrageous. Like, my computer's not a bad computer, and wow, and wow. Is this what we want? Is that what we want? I mean, like, putting these on here would be a choice. I'm almost seeing two giant arms coming off the front, kind of dragging it around in a circular motion. Should we try and make that? Yeah, I think we should try and make that. Okay, so we want some sort of up and down shoulder hinge on this side. We're going to start with this one. Okay, and then we need a small arm. Small arm. Something along the lines of this. Alright, beautiful, beautiful. Then we need another hinge. Something like this. Hopefully I can give people nightmares with this one. That'd be great. Eros, good choice of asteroid, actually. Good choice of asteroid. Bonus points if you can name one that I don't know about. That's not how that's going to work, is it? Trying to think. Okay, so if this, even if we just have this swing down, pivot forwards, this lifts up, and then that swings out, comes down, pivots forwards, right? So we want this to be up to begin with. It's like 45 is where we want to be. Of course not. We're going to have to hook a controller up to it. Okay, let's get some controllers on the go. This is a must. It's in somewhere. There, you there, you there. We'll pop 2 on. We might need 2. We might not. You never know. Let's actually try the long arm job as I was trying to do earlier. Let's take these down. Get one of these on the go instead, because you know it's tough. So the plan is this one comes down, swings through to 90 degrees. This then picks up. Now we do want an extra one, don't we? Yeah, we do. We definitely want an extra one. Okay, let's reset this, and then we'll figure out the play and set them up. Can I just type in some numbers somewhere? This is awkward. There we go. All right, and then you over here, right in the middle again. So in that case, can I just grab this like that? I don't know if the arm is going to help, the foot is going to help, but there we go. Alright, so look, I need to put them into, oh man, I remember now. You got to go in here, you got to go, hey, this controller, let's pick one, let's open the editor, and let's call this one drag forward. Okay, it may or may not actually work out to be how we want it, but we will try. And then we've got to add stuff via the action group. So can I not just dump it all in there? All right, no, not torque limit. There was, in fact, target angle. That's the one we want. And then this target angle, and then this might be target angle. I don't know if we actually want to use that one. Do we want to put a foot pad on there? I think we want to put a foot pad on there. Look at this. Something like that. Too big. Something like this. Okay. So this comes down. Man, this is going to be a difficult one to work out. So this is shoulder hinge. Let's go for the front and we'll figure it out as we go. Can I rename this one? This is shoulder. This is elbow. And this is ankle. Why not? Okay, so the first thing that wants to happen is we come in here. Can we make this bigger? I really would like this to be much bigger. It doesn't actually get any bigger on my screen. That's a shame, because I want to like start putting stuff in on here. Okay, so add point, sharp, smooth. Okay, so that's what type. So we're going to go into an add point here. Now this kind of wants to be pointed down at the ground. Is there a way of actually seeing what the result is of this play? That's the wrong way entirely. Okay, so this comes down like that, and then as this one goes back, okay, this one here definitely wants to come down and contact with the ground at some point. So if we do this, it brings in, this wants to drop much quicker. Can I please? Thanks. Much quicker, something like that. Is this going to be quick and jerky? And this does something like that. Can we go again from the beginning? Go. No. No. That and only a little bit. Loop. Okay, so this actually wants to be like all the way down here, as horrifying as it is. Okay, and then things are actually very nearly getting there. Let's have a look. Are you using a... No, that is just part of the game. That is just part of the game. You can totally... let's go out to the real world. This is not going to work like this. Let's just quickly slap some power on it. There and there. Bam. That will do. I will push through to morning. And you can just kind of go back like that. Man, I wish I'd spent more time on that, but here we go. Let's hit play. So when you are in the flight zone, or literally at any point, I think. Oh, Wise, I was the first with the challenge of can you build something to like push me with, you know, push. Yeah, if you go to escape settings and then all the way down here somewhere, nav pool, there we go, nav pool position, bam, 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 bam. It's great, right? I also shrink it down with this right here, because it's a bit big, bit in the way. You know, you can also like do stuff with the portrait size. There's a whole load of stuff here that I highly recommend everyone gets involved with, because it's great. It's great. Okay, you there. Play. No, well, I mean, maybe we're going backwards instead of forwards. It's doing something. Oh. What made it do that? What made it do that? Well, he's got a little better at walking because of it. Oh man, it would be so good if we could just leave this going now, right? It's like, all right, you're now your own beast to go and do as you wish. Okay. I'm wondering if we could use just this for something. What happens if we take the wheels off it, do you reckon? What happens if we take the wheels off it? Yeah, reminds me of those beach windwalkers as well. You're right, Jelly. Yeah, that's very much. Oh, who was the guy who did that? I can't remember his name, but... Yeah, I kind of want to take off the wheels and maybe put some landing gear on, see what happens with those. And that's just to reduce friction a little bit, and definitely work on the time. Oh no, please don't say it's gone. Okay, cool. definitely work on the timing a bit as well. And then maybe we can have like some sort of backwards walking beast. I don't think steering's ever going to be an option with just one of these, but yeah, that works. That works. Okay, so let's run this through and let's think about what we can do to make this better. Okay, so it pushes. I don't know. Let's launch it. Let's see it what it does. Theo Jensen, yeah, that's the guy. That's the guy. Have you seen that he's like working on like air storage and stuff like that? He's using 2-litre bottles to take the power that goes from the oh man, look at it. To take the power that comes from the wind sails and stuff like that, and puts it in the bottles through compression means. This is crazy. I feel like it's doing a completely different walk now based on... This is closer to what I was actually going for. Should we put the medium landing gear on? Let's see what it does there. I shouldn't have reverted. We only went to the flight anyway. Not revert. Stop. Yeah, I wonder if anyone's going to take on the mantle of building mechanical life after Theo, because it was an old man a little while ago, using wind power to compress air, which in turn could be used to power anything. Yeah, exactly. That was what he was doing. Because of course the beach is covered in wind. Covered in wind. Well, it's not covered in wind. That's not quite how wind works, but you know. Open editor. This elbow here. Can we just kind of bring it down? Do I have to stop it? I really would like just to. Bring it down to about there, maybe, and then maybe the same with that. It's how sharp this is that seems to be a problem, but let's leave it like that. Let's get the slightly larger landing gear out. Come here, thanks. And we'll see what's going on with this. All right, nice. Alright, let's try that. Launch it. Someone will pick up the mantle. Someone's trying to recreate my great-great-grandfather's plane that he never got to fly. Oh, really? Would I like to try constructing a Harrier? Nah, I'm alright. Thanks. I know it's definitely like the pinnacle. Well, it's not the pinnacle of my country's engineering achievement. We used to build a rocket. For some reason, we didn't even then go, okay, ESA can help me. We just went, nah, we're going to stop now. I don't know. Maybe we went the wrong way with that. Maybe we went the wrong way. I almost feel like this actually needs another set of wheels on the front. It's almost got it. Almost got it. That needs to stay down for a lot longer. I just... did a thing. Did a stage. There was nothing to stage, though. Like this... Come here. Come here. If you don't mind, I just want to pull you over this way a bit more. Now, what's this going to do? It feels like we're nearly there, but not quite. I would have thought the live editing would have made it a little easier, but if anything, I don't think so. And this definitely wants to come further and snap harder, right? I mean, I don't think I'm going to be climbing any mountains with this, which is a shame because that was kind of one of my plans. Hey Cubic, not knowing there would be a stream today. Yeah, I made a little announcement earlier on, but that's I totally missed people by, and I understand why. I was seeing what was going on with the robotic parts. So far, all I seem to be doing is picking up and putting back down. Let's try recovering this and putting some wheels on the other side of it, shall we? I think that's probably a good idea. Standing peg under the fuselage. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is that an SC-47 Burka? I don't know. Maybe. I never knew of this plane before. Oh, that's a forward sweep wing. That's nice. I like it. I like it a lot. Could you add a wheel on the front and engage the brakes so it wouldn't give a good forward? Yeah, that is literally what we were just about to go do. I like you, Red Fred. You seem to be on our level. So Wise makes the historical craft. He's much more into it than I am. I am just some pleb who happened to play a communist dictator once upon a time. So don't want to do it. Let's literally add a peg. That's what the suggestion was. Add a peg. Let's add a peg. This one maybe. Of course, we need to put this in a little bit so it doesn't interfere with the smooth running. Smooth running. Okay, let's try that. Let's see how that goes. Explosions, calamities, screams, and giveaways. Yeah, well, you know. Cubic. 1% battery has to go. You're gonna miss the giveaway, buddy. You're gonna miss the giveaway. Okay, which way do you reckon we're going to be going? Forwards or backwards? Okay, something's not giving enough. That elbow, I think, does not. Open editor. There was a point when it was fine. Okay, so when that happens, as it dies, I want to do something like that. And then sharp elbow up, forward, grab it in, sharp elbow up, forwards, grab it in. You know what? There we go. Might have even needed a little bit more of a peg on it. We're kind of traveling forwards. Now we just need another one working completely off of sync with that, right? That would be hilarious if we can. Is that something we can do? Is that something we can do? I don't know. I would like to. Every now and then, the Crystal Maze theme tune just springs into my head. I'm not sure why. I'm not entirely sad that it does. Okay, that's good. Can I grab a copy of this, put it over here? Does this now control stuff? We'll see what happens when we add the groups. We don't want to call this well, we want to call it number 2, right? And really, oh no, don't do that. No, go back. And really, ideally, we literally just want a complete copy of it. What is going on? I think I found a bug, guys. These don't think they're them anymore. Do you see what's going on? Look at this. Look at this. Why is that one not lit up? So, don't do this. Don't. All right. Stop. Let's go back to the build. Let's switch editor. I'll get rid of that. And then switch editor back, please. Ah, I lost all my... I mean, it's got to be on the other... That's not what I wanted. Okay, alright, well, no worries. Oh, no, that does need to stay there. Open the editor. Let's sort it out again. Oh, that is really, really bad. We're going to come back to this. I was challenged with VTOL. I'm just going to make some sort of like fly machine. Let's think about this. Let's do one of those, one of these, because people love it when that happens, and then do fuel tank. I think all that we need really is some jet fuel on the back, and then a bicoupler, and then we're going to do everyone's favorite engines. Actually, no. Let's go for some Panthers. Yeah. Now, what are we going to use for? Well, let's make it a plane first. Let's make it a plane. What type of wing do people prefer? I am a big fan of the Delta Wing, but as you can see, this craft probably not the one for it. Oh no, we probably could. Look at that. Let's get that center of lift right where we want it. Do this here, and I like to have a big old side on the side. Yep, nice. A couple of tail planes wouldn't go amiss. Maybe stagger them so you have continuous forward momentum. Oh, what, the pool? Yeah, maybe. Does that... Can I turn that off? No, that one off. Get these to sit just like that. Get the right toolage, and you can turn these as you like. And then a small canard at the front. I say that. That's quite well balanced. I'm not sure. And then we want to make it horrific. Yeah, I'm going to make it horrific. You guys prepared? I don't think most of you will be. Point this downwards. If we can get an actual down. Okay, that's good. Man, I love this jazz. Two-finger crawler, I get you, although the timing would need to be right to negate the leg collapse. So yeah, you got me, man, you got me. Okay, that kind of works. And then we get something like... Oh, you know what? This hasn't got any intake. Lol. Alright, well, we'll deal with that at the same time. Look at this. We go to the aerodynamics. We go, engine nacelle. Nah, engine nacelle's not good. Let's go for... Where's the high altitude one? That one. Pre-coolers. I'm going to go with this here and here. Ready for the abuse to start. Put these down like this, okay? There's no change of... mass yet. Okay, that's pretty good. And then I will put the rapiers. Yeah, VTOL, baby. I mean, we probably could have like turned these using the power of the rotor. Should we do that, guys? Shall we do that? You'd probably actually be more impressed with that. Let's try that. Now, we're going to take those engines out of there. They're not needed. And we're going to take these off of here. Because whilst they are needed, we're not going to put them there. We're going to get some robotic parts. Let's have a look. Got rotation servos, or we've got standard rotors. Welcome back. Cubic, how you doing, buddy? How you doing? Oh, man, that's huge. Let's not use that. This one? That's tiny. I'm not sure whether that's going to have the oomph for what we need, but we're going to try it anyway. And then you can get on there like that. Is that the direction we want? That is the direction we want. And we're going to use the power of this widget here. I don't know if you guys are aware, but this little moving widget is the most powerful device you have in your arsenal. You can move whatever you want, wherever you want, if you press the shift key down. Okay, I may have also made a little bit of a mistake because we have not done one thing. I wanted to put these rotors onto action groups. Thankfully, I know how to do these like weird zooms and stuff to make things work. Once you've made a mistake, I've made many mistakes over my time, believe it or not. I know, a professional such as myself doesn't seem right, but there we go. You there, target angle, thanks. This is where I find out I've done it wrong, right? Okay, let's come back. We want to open the editor. Why are they not in there? What? I see what I've done. You come here, please. We could just click on you again. Even though it says it's selected, there we go. We need to come down there. I see the problem I made. Not limit, not limit. Target angle, there we go. Okay, so we just kind of do... Come here, please. Do this. And then we should be able to go ping pong. Oh, what? Okay. Alright. Well, that's pretty bad, but it's not end of the world. It's pretty bad, but it's not end of the world. We come in here and we pick this up bodily. If I can do this. I need to put you down in a different mode, mate. So let's double check. Okay, that's the wrong one. And if we have a look down here, we are in symmetry mode of mirror. Pick it up, press R, and suddenly we're on radial. I think we're about to find a few problems here. Okay, that's bad, but not the end of the world. Seeing the problems I'm seeing, though. I think you guys might be seeing the problems I'm seeing. Let's press space a few times. Let's whack it back there. Pick this up. Let's press space a few times. Can't change the mode. So I need to reverse one. Non-symmetry, this part only. Okay, let's do that. Now if I do this, point them backwards. Because, you know, that's what we're actually trying to do, is get these facing the right way. And then now if I go target angle, yeah, okay, there we go. Right. And not a chance this is actually going to work perfectly, but... Oh, come here. This, open editor. Just go back to the... Okay. This is the wrong way now, no problem. What we do is we open this up. Double click on that, and then down here we say -90. Okay, and then we can push forwards. Okay, and then it comes back as well. Now there should be a way of making it only go one way and then stopping, but whatever. It's a good start for now. We then need to go to and bring this in line with my center of mass, so that when I pivot, we don't just plummet. Doesn't look right, does it? It looks kind of like it's pushing wrong. Do we try it? Let's try it. Let's try it. Why won't you let me do that? Let's close this and see if it will let me click then. I can't save it. We're just going to save it as Untitled Spacecraft. Need to do a name. Disable symmetry in the parts options. Okay. Alright. Test 1. Can we just take off? Or is it a bad plane? What's this down here? Oh, it's a bad plane. I can tell it's already a bad plane. Alright, my landing gear are far too far. I didn't rearrange them once we changed the... Ooh, look at that wobble. Okay, somewhat works. Okay, we're going to try and move up into a vertical lift. Because at some point, we'll stall and then we'll turn the engines. That's my plan. I know, crazy, right? Play. Pause a little early. Play. Pause. Kill the engine. Okay, try and reach stable. It's not going to happen while I'm falling out the air. I'll tell you that much. Okay, so we need to try and arrest our forward momentum. I think I got it. Yeah, alright. Now we need to find the balance point. Man, VTOLs are hard. Don't let anybody ever tell you different. Oh, we might be about to... I'm not sure about that takeoff and landing business. Look at the instability on that wing there. Not the wing, on the engine nacelle. Oh. No, I'm still too nose dependent. Alright, landed. Great success. I mean, I feel no bad about this. How do you guys feel about it? Hey, Wise, how you doing, man? Oh, boop. A good landing. I mean, like, this really does qualify as a legit landing. I gotta say, guys, I am pretty happy with it. Pretty happy. Okay, let's try and take off vertically. Let's see if we can even do that. Can you build an efficient SSTO in a VTOL format? I can't build an efficient SSTO. I can build a rocket that will fly straight to space, but I can watch stream in 144 and get 60 download speed, or watch 20 and get 20. Like, that 20 is what I'm stuck with anyway. So, you know. Wow, there's a lot of rubbish recommendeds when it comes to Twitter, isn't there? That's why I tend to avoid it. Twitter's a bad place, yo. Okay, let's try this. Let's try this. We're going to play this down. I mean, it's trying to be on the end. I think we might have a little bit of a problem with our design. Come on. I can see it's trying. Oh. All right, so this is a bad bad one. Oh, hey there, Wise. How are you doing? Not revert, recover. Never revert in a multiplayer game. Let's have a quick look at the Discord as well. Still only 2, eh? Alright, that's cool. That's only cool. Alright. What's the next play? How do we make that work? Make a theme park ride. Kerbals love to have fun on the job. It's true, you know, I almost always make... Oh, you know what? There's actually a really good way of doing this. Hang on. First, before we do anything, let me just pick that up and put it back down without the symmetry on. And then also, you take this wheel. Hey, thanks. And we're going to put it down the front here. like that. And then we're going to take the larger wheel, and we're going to put it. Maybe that's a little much. Let's put that here. In fact, bring it forward to as far as we can, and then bring this down like this. Oh, it's a beauty. Look at that. Right, well, we're not going to have any clearance problems now. Maybe extra large is a bit much. Do we think extra large is a bit much? Extra large might be a bit much. Let's go with the large instead. And 3, and swing it down. Yeah, okay. We're just going to have to see. Maybe a short takeoff and landing. I mean, you know, you slap rockets to something, you got a short takeoff and landing, right? Okay, do we have clearance this time? Oh, we have clearance this time. Okay, here we... wait. I need to turn the loop mode off. Play. Direction forwards. Alright, and that should then lock forwards like that. They are not the same. Look at them. They are not the same. I don't think we want to go full throttle. Let's just go about there. I mean, look at they're not even pointed downwards. Full throttle? Oh, bad center of gravity. Oh no! Alright, so another great success. Recover thrusters. No, we're gonna go for super high precision placement. So I'm guessing what's happened here, well, other than the fact that the things don't point. Radial intakes, so that Discord invite not working. Let me double check this for you. I can definitely put a new one in there. Discord. Cut. And paste. Alright, there you go, buddy. That should be new and improved link. I was surprised at that, actually. It was working a little while ago. So new people turn up at the Discord all the time. Okay, so what are we going to do here? Is Wise being like, hey, you should have a look at this. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. I mean, personally, I don't see what's wrong with my VTOL. Question mark. So in here we had the one. How do we find it? How do we find it? It says TO. There we go. That's the one I'm looking for. Did that not load? Load. Merge. I'll take a merge. I will take whatever as long as it. No. Let's go for new because obviously I've saved it. Let's try that again. 0 parts, 1 stage. I don't think that share worked. I might be wrong, but I don't think it worked properly. Yeah, okay. LMP has a problem. That is great shame. Great shame. Four might be more balanced, yeah. I mean, if we're going that far, we'll just build a quadcopter, right? No, actually, we tried building a quadcopter. Oh my god, guys, should we look, watch this? Like, we'll start with one of these. Okay, I'm not even gonna put like extra arms and stuff on it. We'll get one of this out. Where are they, robots? Like, this is just like super simple to put together, but oh my gosh. I want 2 of them. I want like that. I also want your raid. I want them opposites like that. Maybe what we actually want to do is go to the other one. Bam. Here and then radial. Oh, it's not what I want. It's not what I want, and it makes me angry. Ah! Well, it doesn't make me angry. I'm kind of disappointed at it. Let's try then this. Where's it put it? Okay, that's a little better. We're going to have trouble getting the quad, but we're going to do it. I go there. This guy sits in the middle. There. And then we're going to grab these. And the reason we did them opposites like that is so that we can like balance them well. But the big problem is... I've been waiting the stream 30 seconds too late. Chrome slowly over time just ends up being like real laggy for me. What's the highest lift to weight ratio? Relative wing. The canards are pretty good. Let's try the canards. I never thought to try them last time, so let's try them this time. And these want to be that way round, right? Yeah. And then power source. Just a battery will do, right? We just need something with some oomph to it. Quad. We should be able to put someone in the seat nowadays, right? That was definitely something they allowed us to do after a while. Jeb, go get sliced up, man. Do. Just finding some things for the selection process. Hello, Anisto. I see you in Discord. I need a dwarf planet for you if you are gonna go and want it. If you want that. That's what you're here for. I did put a controller on here, but I think we should be able to cheat. Infinite electricity. Even with cheats, I bet we're still not going to do well. Oh, that's going to be hard to even click on. Non-symmetry this part only. How do I change that? Okay, let's revert this to launch because I obviously set that up a little bit wrong and that's rubbish. Get back to here so I can see what people are saying. Hey Michael Villard, how you doing, buddy? I hope you're having good times. Okay, so this one here we're going to invert, and this one over here we're going to invert, and then we're going to turn them up a bit, and then this one we're also going to turn up a bit until eventually we got some stuff going, but I don't think that's actually going to work. Okay, that's going pretty fast. Let's get this going faster. Now give it some twist. I was like, yeah, give it a bit of point, but no, didn't work. All right, let's go back. Not like that. We got to no. Let's go back. Revert to vehicle assembly. Who cares about the space-time continuum? Hey, who cares? I wanted to actually do the thing that I forgot to do last time. It's a little that tilt and give this a little that tilt. Is there a way to see which way it's going? Like, is this right or have I turned these up the wrong way? Precursor vehicle to something that's a coming series to the channel, I believe. Well, mate, so The thing is, so today was supposed to be setting up for not email. Just get a dwarf planet name to me. What is your favourite dwarf planet in the Sol system? If you want to be entered into the random draw, which is coming very, very shortly in the next couple of minutes, I need to hear your favourite dwarf planet. Just get it to me somehow. My favourite method is through the Discord. Either drop it in the KSP channel or PM me directly. Of course, there is Twitter as well, though I've been keeping an eye on that and it's just been rubbish. Does that not? Of course not. It's down below everything now. Boing. Let's do that. It's been so long since I've used it that it's hidden amongst stuff. So yeah, I want to hear your dwarf planets. You have exactly 3 minutes before I start putting choices in. Real life. Around the sun. Around the sun. No, they are totally moving in the wrong direction, aren't they? Look at them. Let's F12 it and see what we get. Yeah, we're just getting drag. So invert. Which one's this pointed at? That one there. So you there also want to invert. And you want to come off. And you want to invert. Oh, is that pushing downwards? Is that really pushing down? That looks like downwards force to me, guys. What about you? Give him a little tilt and it does some interesting stuff. Can we turn the brakes on and turn all the brakes? Does it actually brake like that? I don't know. Okay, let's try another revert to launch and then not. So if I inverted and it gave us downwards force, we're now not inverting and it's giving us, oh, actually that's going in the right direction. Crazy. I didn't think that would be the thing. Come on, mild lift. There is nothing here. Look at it. Nothing at all. And now we're not balanced anymore. So this looks like fun. I agree. Mercury should definitely be classified as a dwarf planet. Let me just get on with a little bit of disco dancing here. Can we get this flying off somewhere? Ah, we've got infinite electricity on, so the more I spin it, just the faster it's going to get. Alright, let's turn the infinite electricity off because that's just like hacks. Okay, how about we try... recover. Let's watch all the parts fall off of Wise's craft there, shall we? Recover vessel. Ah, cubic gets my favourite. Let's put some names in, shall we? Let's put some names in. Do 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 do. Just quickly having a scroll back through all the chat. I didn't see anybody else saying any. So we've got one person from the outside, hey? Anisto, welcome to the group. I hope you're doing fine. We've got some names written down here. Can I switch over here? Let's just make sure that this does what I think it does. I'm gonna copy and paste this. I'm gonna do a choice. Okay. Can I bring you guys with me? Do you see what I see? Oh, it's such the wrong size. It's so the wrong size. Let me just reconfigure. Hey, welcome to my browser, guys. This is always the worst way of doing things. But we got some stuff here, and I'm going to go ahead and paste down a few here. Random choice. Are we ready? In 3, 2, 1. Jelly. Bam! My friend, hang around online after I'm done with the stream. I will get hold of you. I'm going to send you a Steam key, I'm guessing is your favourite method. You know, tell me what you like. Bam! Reference craft is in the library. Changed mine to Hamea. Now, I put names in, seen who was there, saw what was going down. Beautiful. Well, there we go, guys. My first actual serious giveaway. Congrats. Thank you all for joining in, having good times. What should we do? What should we do to the Kerbals now to pass some time? I think we need to make some sort of like giant shaky device for them. Anybody good with cams? People good with cams? I'm good with cams. Let's try that. So, Jelly and me, we happen to be friends on Steam, as I am with Cubic and a few other people already. So, I'm just going to pass them. In fact, well, how do you keep your copy of Kerbal, my friend? How do you keep it? I'm not sure. I always just assume that people have Steam, but this might be a bad assumption of mine, you know? A ride for a fun fair, yeah. Ride for a fun fair. Ride for a fun fair. I know what we can make. Review that, yeah, let's review that VTOL reference craft. That is a good shout. In here, Wise. I really hope it's in there now. Okay, it's going to be down this way. Type. Maybe the space plane hangar. That one. No, this one. 32 parts, yes. Oh, yeah, okay, alright, let's do this. Question mark. I like question marks. Is it just ready to launch as it is? And this doesn't even have KSP. Oh, dude, that's... I mean, that would have been interesting. I probably could have got you the KSP rather than the DLC, but, you know. Chrome is taking 700 megabytes and counting. But Chrome is part of, like, the whole, you know, Alphabet and Google taking all your... I should have had a look at it first before just going for it. Which one do you reckon is going to fire first? Let's... 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4... Oh... Got some buttons. I should put those brakes on before we stop. So, oh look, looky look. Do you have a controller, or is it just on the? Let's try. Okay, so that's just, you know, it's a good method. Does it only go to 90? It only goes to 90. Okay. So which one is which? Pressing buttons. So 3, is that this one? Oh no, let's go full throttle and find out. No, that's not. Oh, close the door. Finding some buttons. There we go. Okay. The Panther has got quite some like maneuverability to it. I did not realise. I kind of knew, but I did not. Oh yeah, let's just do that, shall we? Yeah, I like my first-person VTOLing. That is exactly what happened there and was not just a mispress of the buttons. Okay, let's try and turn this bad boy around. More throttle, please. Why do I not have more throttle? 3 is the main engines. 6 is the VTOL afterburner flaps. VTOL toggle. Okay, 9. That's what I was looking for. No, can't do that. Let's go back here. Recover. We'll take it out for another flight. It's good fun. And another great land. Oh, dude, my dudes are alive. That's the important part right there. That is the important part right there. Oh, man. can I just get one out like this? I believe I should be able to if I scroll down. That one? Yeah, look, it's got parts. It's got stuff. It's got Jebediah in it. Let's try and kill him. And bam. All right, so what was the flaps? Bam. I love that. I'm actually going to do 3, 9. No, 9 was the wrong button. What happens if I fire them both up full throttle? We seem to be going backwards. Okay, that rear one had its thrust limit on 0, which is quite interesting. Ooh, don't do a little bounce. That's not what we're here for. Oh, hello. Okay, let's press 3. Oh, don't nosedive. Press T. Let's get a bit of stability on the go. Let's pull back. What was that? Okay, so we should be able to now go 3 and... Oh, what was the button? 9, 3, then 9. No, that's wrong. Don't press 9. 8. I want to start flying forwards. 0. And then 9. Alright, let's build up some nose speed. It feels slow in the air, actually. It's a bit weird. It's a bit weird. I'm used to craft that just kind of nip and tuck, but this is great. This is great. Okay, let's do a full 180. Oh, look at those clouds. I only just realised today I installed the sci-fi visual enhancements. How does it look to you guys? How does it look? I think Cubic's going to have the best view, right? Okay, here we go. We press 8 to bring that back down, 0 to turn it on, and 3 to turn that one off. And then if we just kind of come down like this, somewhere there's going to be a balance point to keep us upright. Being told to use the afterburners. Trying to get down a little lower for the moment, but yeah, we totally should do that. Okay, let's see if this works. Okay, we're dropping fast. Oh, look at that. That was cool. Okay, now we need to use the afterburners. Toggle mode. You know when you just realise you're dropping to the planet too quick? That's what that's for. Oh, you're in 720 now. Nice. Nice. Now, this does like to go down, doesn't it? Get down. Bam! And that's how you VTOL land. I didn't expect that to work like that. All right, I'm gonna go. See, and that's why you want a VTOL landing. That's why you want a VTOL landing. I'm gonna pop this one up. Am I not? That one? There we go. We're gonna pop that up. We're gonna press go on that. We're gonna turn the brakes off. We're gonna engage wet mode. We're gonna go have a look at these mountains in the sci-fi realms, shall we? I will not be streaming, so unfortunately I won't be streaming now until Tuesday. I'll be streaming Tuesday 6 till 8. It's the beginning of my swapping over to my Saturday schedule, not Saturday, so my summer schedule. During the autumn, the winter, and such forth, I stream a lot more. But right now, during the summer, I try to just keep it to Tuesdays and Thursdays so that I don't have no social life. I miss my friends. Oh my god, I miss my friends so much. Alright, where is everybody's favourite canyons? Most of my favourite features are actually like all the way around the planet, you know. There's some real good canyons, like this canyon. This is a good one if you want to like fly down into the mountain and across and out into the water. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Let's do some of these. See how good it flies at ×3. Dundard's Edge. Is that the one I was just looking at? Okay, this is a pretty nippy plane. Pretty nippy plane. Now that we've got it doing what we want it to do. Okay, so we should be able to. Let's do this. Set waypoint, right? Oh, I didn't put a waypoint manager on. I used to have a waypoint manager. Whoops. There's a nice set of mountains on the way north as well. These. Have you guys ever been in this little like ridge in the middle here? It's pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. I think I'm going to go along the line of this ridge because it's, you know, it's fun. It's fun. And then I'm starting to get to the end of my day, unfortunately. I now need to go and hang out with other friends. I like my life at the moment. It's full of hanging out with friends. I come and hang out with friends online, and then I hang out with friends during the day, and I hang out with friends all the time. It's good fun. Alright, let's try and make my way along here. Yeah, there definitely needs to be more sort of river valleys and canyons and stuff. Just a little bit more accessible from Kerbin, don't you think? I think that's something that would be very helpful. Because people like to explore the planet as well. But they think there's nothing going on in Kerbin. Which, I mean, to be honest, there is practically nothing going on at Kerbin. This plane is really well handling. Really well handling. I like it a lot. Let's hit this plane over here. Ooh, that felt a little low. Oh, that also feels a little low. It's trying to kiss my shadow. Trying to kiss my shadow. What ridge are we going to go for? I kind of feel like I need a locked point of view on. Ooh, it's not locked, is it? What's the best one? Free chase camera. By far the best point of view. It's not very good on the old up and down though. Let's get some edge running going. Sync up, maybe. Nah, there we go. Thought that might happen. Well, with that, I am going to say thank you very much for joining for this adventure, ladies and gentlemen. It's been the first Thursday stream of the year, and I think we've done pretty well with it. I'll see you guys on Tuesday when we're going to do probably a bit of Minecraft, actually. Though we may be doing some more sci-fi weird stories. Do you remember, like, you know, bartending sci-fi games and stuff like that? I got a whole load of those that we can play. Though I might also be doing some videos for those. But I will see you then when we're going to do that. Bye. I thought he was going to crash, and then I was holding on for it, but it turns out he did a good landing. All right, bye.